In this lecture, we will do some setup and create the constant variables for our game. Up at the top of the code, we will need to import the turtle module and the time module. Next, we will set the delay for the turtle to 0. After that, we are going to create several constant variables that we will use throughout the program. Please be very careful to type the names as you see me typing them here. In the project folder, there are images named certain things, and you need to make sure that you type everything correctly and in the right case, or your code will not work. We will have a variable named ship, set to the string value of ship.gif. Then we will have a variable named badguy1, set equal to a string value of badguy1.gif. After that, we will have a variable named badguyred, set equal to badguyred.gif. Next, we will have a badguyblue variable, set to a string of badguyblue.gif. After that will come constant variables for the 3 frames of the explosion. We will have a variable named explosion1, set equal to explosion1.gif. Then we will have a variable named explosion2, set equal to explosion2.gif. After that, we will have a third variable named explosion3, set equal to a string value of explosion3.gif. Then comes a variable named black, set equal to a string value of black. In a similar fashion, we will have a variable named white, set equal to a string value of white, and also a variable named red, set to a string value of red. Next, we will have a variable named left, set equal to the string value left, and then a variable named right, set equal to a string value right. Then comes a constant variable named space, set equal to the string value space. After that, we will have a variable named circle, set equal to the string value circle. Then comes a variable named center, set equal to the string value center. After that will come a variable named score, set equal to the string value score in all capital letters. Then comes a variable named high score, set equal to the string high score in all capital letters. Next will come a variable named courier, set to the value of courier, the font that we will write the text in for our game. Finally will come a variable named bold, set equal to the string value bold. Next, we will create variables for the width and height of our screen. Let's create a variable named width, set to a value of 960, and a variable named height, set to a value of 540. Then we will create a variable named screen, set equal to turtle.screen. We will call the setup function on our screen, passing in the width as the first argument, and the height as the second argument. Then we will set the background color of the screen to black, using the bgcolor function. After that, we will need to add the shapes or images that we will be using in the program to the screen. We will add the ship to the screen. Then we will add badguy1 to the screen. Next, we will add badguyred to the screen, along with badguyblue. After that, we will add explosion1, explosion2, and explosion3 to the screen respectively. Next, we will create a variable named ship, which will be the player ship, and set it equal to turtle.turtle. After that, we will use the shape function to set the turtle's image to the ship. Then we will use the up function to lift the turtle up off of the screen. We will then use the goTo function to position our ship at an x position of 0 and a y position of -200. Next, we will create a posX variable and set it equal to -400. After that, we will create a variable named enemies, set equal to an empty list. Then we will create a score variable and a high score variable, both of which will be initialized to a value of 0. After that, we will have a for loop that iterates for I in range 3. Inside of the for loop, we will create a variable named life, set equal to turtle.turtle. Then we will use the shape function and set the image of our turtle to the ship graphic. After that, we will use the up function to lift our turtle up off of the screen. Next, we will position the life using the goTo function and pass in posX as the first argument, and -230 as the second argument. Finally, we will increment the posX variable by a value of 50 using the plus equals operator. Let's create a variable named style, set equal to a tuple with courier passed in as the first argument, 20 passed in as the second argument, and bold passed in as the third argument. Then we will create a variable named scoreTitle and set it equal to a new turtle. We will hide the turtle using the hideTurtle function. Next, we will use the up function to lift the turtle up off of the screen. Then we will position the turtle using the goTo function, and pass in -200 as the first argument, and 200 as the second argument. After that, we will set the color of scoreTitle to white. Then we will use the write function and pass in score as the first argument, a font of style as the second argument, and an align value of center as the third argument. After that, we will create a variable named highScoreTitle and set it equal to a new turtle. Then we will hide the turtle using the hideTurtle function, and then lift it off of the screen using the up function. Next, we will set the color of the highScoreTitle to white. We will position the turtle at the position 200, 200 using the goTo function. Next, we will use the write method and pass in highScore as the first argument, a font of style as the second argument, and an align value of center as the third argument. Next, we will create a variable scoreText and set it to a turtle. Then we will hide the turtle. After that, we will use the up function to lift the turtle off of the screen. We will set its color to red, position it at -200, 170, and then write the string value 0 to the screen with a font of style and an alignment of center. At the start of the game, the score has a value of 0. Now we need to do something similar for the high score. We will create a variable named highScoreText and set it to a new turtle. Then we will hide the turtle and also lift it up off of the screen. After that, we will set its color to red. Then we will position it at an X position of 200 and a Y position of 170. Next, we will write 0 to the screen as a string with a font of style and an align value of center. At the bottom of the code, we will call the screen's listen function so that our program listens for keyboard and mouse input. Then we will run the program's main loop by calling turtle.mainLoop. I need to fix two quick typos. First, let's ensure that our badGuyBlue variable is assigned the string badGuyBlue, not BlueGuyBlue. Then, where we write the score text to the screen, we need to ensure that a line is spelled properly. Now we will run the code. As you can see, the game is laid out properly thanks to the code that we wrote. In the next lecture, we will write the code to allow the player ship to move left and right in the game.